Now this is what we are going to do next. We need to now get the input data. All right, so the input data can be found on one of my GitHub repos, which is here. The link to this page is also in the description box. All right, so when I'm here, what I want you to do is to first get the character file. All right, so we are going to import it into Galaxy. So to import it, you need to get a downlink. So what we need to do is to first click on this file, character.txt, click it. And when you click it, you'll get this coming up. And when you are here, come to this side, raw. Click on raw, and then you will see something like this. So what we need is the link, this link here. So copy it, and then move to Galaxy and import the file. So go to Galaxy, and then come to upload data, click it, and then come to paste/fetch data, this one here. So click it, and then come to this entry box, and then paste the link. After pasting, click on Start, and then make sure the status is 100%. And make sure an output has been generated here, and then you can close it. All right, the output initially will have a gray background, and it will turn to this color, and eventually it will turn to green. So when it turns to green, that means that the file has been imported successfully. So that is what we need to wait for. All right, so this is a small file, and so it's not going to take much time for the file to be finally imported. All right, so let's wait for the file to get imported for us. Okay, so the file has been imported successfully, and so we are going to proceed with that. So this one is the character, so we are going to use to generate the ideogram. Okay, we are starting with the ideogram first, and once we are done and everything is okay, we will now add the other plot. I repeat, we are starting with the ideogram generation, so once it's done and everything is okay, then we will proceed with the other plots. So let's generate the ideogram now. Okay, so on the Galaxy page, come to the left side, the tools, click the search tools entry box, and then search for CIrcos. And then you will see it coming here, CIrcos, link density track, reduce links to density plots, etc. So there are different CIrcos utilities here. Let me put it that way. So we need this one here. CIrcos visualizes data in a circular layout. This is what we want. So CIrcos visualizes data in a circular. This option is what you want. So click it, and when you click it, you have this coming up. So here we are starting with the character. So when you come here, it says reference genome source. So here it says CIrcos presets. We don't need that. So click it, and then go to custom character. So click it. When you click it, you will have this coming up. Okay, so you should see your character.txt. And then once you see it, you can now proceed. If you don't see it, click and then select it. And then scroll down to ideogram. So here, click ideogram, and then scroll down. Scroll down to this side. Spacing between ideograms in chromosome units. So here we will use 0. We don't want any space between the chromosomes, so it's 0. All right. But once we are done, scroll down to labels. Let me just go over again. Scroll down to labels, click it. Make sure show label is yes. And then radius, you maintain it as it is. Everything here will maintain them as it is. Okay. And then click on round 2. So click on round 2. So once you are done, then the plot is going to be generated. Right. So we are starting with the ideogram because we want to make sure that everything has been done nicely. Layouts, everything is okay. Then we can add the other plots. Right. So we don't need to go straight and do all the plots. We need to make sure we take it one step at a time. Okay, so we will generate the ideogram first, and after we are done with that, we will look at the other one. So let's wait for everything to get done for us. Okay, the plot has been generated. So we will download and check it out. So click next, and then scroll down to this save icon, and then click to download. Once you do, it's going to be downloaded. So I'm going to now open the directory which has the file. I think it was even displayed. I will just check it out. So there's it. All right. So I'll open it to check what I have. So this is what I have. So this is the ideogram. I repeat, this is the ideogram. Okay. Now the colors, everything is okay, but then if you look at the labels, they are very small. Okay. So we will get back to CIrcos and then regenerate this image. By this time, we are going to increase the fonts for the labels. So I'll close this and then we will go back to CIrcos Galaxy and then click on the plus again, and this time come to this one here. It says run job again. So we are going to rerun the job without having to specify everything again. Okay. So click on run job again. And then once you click on it, you come here, scroll down to ideogram, click it, scroll down. Okay, scroll down to labels. Click it, scroll down, and then labels, change the font size. So let's change it to, let's say, 60. You can use any number also, that's fine. So 60 should be okay. Or let's say 80. Let's use 80. Okay. And then click on run 2. So click, so once you click it, a new plot is going to be generated. The old one will still be there, but then a new one is going to be generated. So we need to wait for that to also be generated. And you can examine the aspects. Okay, the new plot has been generated. So let's download it. Now you know the drill. So download it and then take a look at the file. So I'll download mine. I've done it. So I'm going to open the file now, which is this one. Perfect. So now everything has been done nice. So you can see that the font size has been increased, right? And then if you take a look at this plot, you also see that some of the labels have been truncated. So one, for example, is truncated, has gone beyond the boundaries. 6 the same, and 10 2 is also the same, right? Look at 10, it's also the same thing. Yeah, okay, so 10 is also the same. So if you take a look at here, you can reduce the space between the labels and the ideogram, and that will help us to avoid this situation whereby some of the labels have been truncated. So let's close it and let's go back to Galaxy, and then this time let's decrease the space between the labels and the ideogram. So again, click on any of the CIrcos plots. Let's use the latest one, which is number 3. Click it, come to this run job again, click it, and then scroll down to ideogram, click it, and scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down to labels, click it, and then come to radius. So here we will change this to, let's say, 0.30. This one should be fine. And then you can click on run 2. So click on run 2. So once you click it, then another plot is going to be generated. So you can see it's here already. At the moment it's queued, but it's going to be run, then we'll get a new plot. So let's wait for the plot to also be generated. So we need to wait for the background to turn green. Okay, the new plot has been generated. So that's this one here. So again, download it. So click and then download. Now you know the drill. So click on download and then check it out. It's this one. So I'll double click to open it, then I'll see it here. So now you can see that everything is nice. Okay, the labels, everything is on point. Okay, no truncation, font size okay, ideogram is fine. All right, so now we have this. Okay, so now this is how we generate an ideogram from a character type. Okay, using Galaxy, okay, by running CIrcos on Galaxy. Right, so this is how we generate an ideogram, a CIrcos ideogram from a character file by running CIrcos on Galaxy.